And I love it. I love it so much, and I have it all over my teeth. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Christen Dominique. I have a bunch of new makeup to test right now, and I have no makeup on my face at all except for some brows. But I'm really excited for this video because Selena Gomez just came out with her makeup line called Rare Beauty, and I got it in PR. I'm so excited. Thank you, Selena. I'm pretty sure you sent it to me personally. Just kidding. So I have so much new makeup, but she literally has every category in here. Foundation, primer, brows. Like I already put brows on, but I could use a touch-up. She doesn't have a palette, so I'm gonna be using the new Nikkietutorial's palette that I cannot wait. When I got this in PR, I was so excited because it looks so cool and different. It's very Nikkie, very creative, artistic, and colorful. By the way, you guys, let me know how you feel about celebrities coming out with their own makeup line, because obviously like they're not previous makeup artists or whatever, but maybe they have like a passion for it and we just never knew. Even though I love Selena Gomez, I'm gonna give a very real and honest review on this because I don't want you guys to get something that isn't good, and I would never recommend something to you that I personally don't love. So I will be letting you know how I feel about it. This is really heavy, so I'm gonna put it down. Whew. I can't wait to get into this video, but wait, I have a new thing that I am going to be doing with you guys, and I'm gonna be doing this in every single video. I'm doing a mystery box. I post about at the most 2 videos a week, so I will be giving away a mystery box to a subscriber in every single video, and whoever gets the mystery box, I would post your photo in the next video so everybody can see what you got. I'm not gonna tell you guys what you're gonna get. It could be something personal, it could be something funny, it could be new skincare, new makeup, it could be clothes, shoes, literally anything can go in here. And this is just a personal gift for me. I'm really excited to start this with you guys. I'm calling it #DomFam. My bad, I forgot to say fam. Mystery box. So if you want to enter to win a personal mystery box from me, then make sure to #DomFam mystery box in the comments and comment your Instagram, because I will be announcing the winner of the mystery box on my Instagram stories. So you have to be following my Instagram and keep up with my stories in order to see if you win. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is what it looks like right here. It's a big cube, very cute, and it's super different. Like I haven't seen anything like this. You open it up like this. I'm so graceful. You open it up like this. Look how cool that is. There's so many little compartments. So let's get in to the first compartment. So the first part is this little flap. You open it up. On the flap, it says, "You are rare." I love that. Ooh, and then it has this little paragraph here. I love that. Selena Gomez. I love when anyone is promoting a positive message, especially if you have a platform and you use it for good and to empower people to feel motivated, love themselves, and to embrace who they are. It just makes me so freaking happy. So I already love the messaging of the brand, and let's get into it. So this first part has her foundations and concealers. Whoa, which is crazy to come out with for, I mean, it's Selena Gomez, but obviously foundations and concealers are super expensive to create, but she has them, which is cool. It comes with a little sponge like this. This sponge I have not seen before, not in a bad way, but like the dishwashing sponges, it looks like that. I'm gonna show you close up. So the sponge looks like this. It's a very unique shape, and I can't wait to see how it's going to fit on my face. This actually seems like it would work really well for different things like setting, foundation, concealer, contour, like everything. She gave me 3 foundations. Obviously Selena Gomez herself gave me 3 shades. Just kidding. I'm pretty medium right now, so I'm thinking I might be one of these. I don't know, maybe this one. Does that look like my arm? Maybe this will work. I know once the tan is gone, I will not be able to use this. It's gonna be too dark. But the packaging is really cute. I think it's different, something that I haven't seen before. Everything is soft touch and just this nice nude creamy color. The 3 foundation colors they gave me were 200C, which is this guy for cool tone, 210 neutral, and 230 neutral. They also sent some concealers in the same shades. Before I put the foundation on, I know she has a primer in here and like a setting spray, so I'm gonna get that out for you guys so you can see what that looks like. That's this whole bottom drawer right here. So in this bottom drawer, there's brushes, there's a primer, setting spray, and then there's these 2 guys. I think one of them is for brows and one is a liner. This is like a blotting powder case, but I'm not really sure how to use it because I don't see any powder. But there's Blot and Glow blotting sheets And there's like 100 sheets in here, and then a little sponge, but it's a cute little compact. I do like the color and the vibe of this brand, and I so far like the packaging. It's different, it's unique. I haven't seen it. So this is an illuminating primer. So if I do use a foundation, it's probably matte. If I'm gonna use a matte foundation, I wanna use an illuminating or very hydrating primer to kind of balance that out. I like the scent. It's like not intense. I can't even tell you what it is. It just smells fresh. But this primer immediately makes me look very luminous. Very, very luminous. I need to look closer into my skin to see if there's little shimmers because I'm very glowy right now. Oh wow, yeah, there's like little pearls all over my skin and I'm trying to see how I feel about it right now. I'm not mad at it because it's going underneath the foundation. It's not like something that I'm putting on top, but it does give you almost like a tin foil kind of glow. I don't want to judge it yet until I put it underneath foundation. So I'm gonna try her foundation. There's also a spray. I just wanna spritz it. It's actually a mist. And it looks like it has like a layer of oil in it because it's separating from the water. Let's see, this is supposed to be a mist. It smells really good. Avoid spraying in eyes. No wonder. I was like, that kind of stings a little bit, but it's okay. She also has these brushes right here, which I'm gonna test out. These actually remind me of the Zoeva, one of my favorite brushes. The Zoeva concealer brushes because they're slanted like this, but it's just the larger size one. Perfect for foundation. So I'm gonna use that for my foundation. And then this would be really good for concealer. These in person, I don't know why on camera, they actually don't look too bad, but in person to me, these look really, really dark and almost red. They have like a red tint to them. So I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna go with this guy right here. This is 210N for neutral. And so it looks like this. I don't know if this foundation is supposed to be, I don't know how the finish is supposed to be on this foundation, but we're gonna check it out right now. I'm gonna go on the website and see what it says. Liquid Touch Weightless Foundation. Breathable, medium to full coverage that melts into skin and makes you feel like you. Okay, so that sounds really good and promising. So let's try this. It does look very liquidy. It doesn't give me like a full coverage look when I first see it, but let's apply it and see how this is gonna look. I'm nervous, you guys, just because this looks very orange, but let's try it out. That's actually not bad, but it's coming out lighter than what it looks like in the tube. I like the doe foot applicators for foundation because I feel like it allows you to really control where you're placing everything. I can see all of my peach fuzz. That's weird. Do I have that much peach fuzz? I wish I could show you guys this up close, but there's like little hairs, I guess, that I never knew I had. And it's really making them show. I'm gonna try to get really close so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, I zoomed in super close so you guys can see what I'm talking about, the little hairs on my face. Do you see it? And I swear I didn't have that much hair before. You see all of them? Let's blend it in and see what this is. Oh, no, 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 no. What is that? I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand to see if there's any hairs. It might be my freaking face because I don't see any hair on my actual hand. So that's weird. But I also am not loving how this is applying to my face. And I'm glad I'm super close up so you guys can see my real skin and see how it's working. If you have skin that's textured like mine, acne prone, redness, hyperpigmentation, all of those things, you'll know the real deal. It's very lightweight and I could see their claim of it being comfortable and weightless because I really don't feel it, but I'm just not really liking the way it's settling into my fine lines. Like it's settling into all of my lines right here. I feel older. Also feel like I have tiny little hairs everywhere. I'm not making judgments, I'm just giving you my initial reaction. I do like the brush. It's like really easy to work into different angles of my face. I either feel like I have to shave my face at this point, or I feel like this does not make my skin look good at all. It's like very thin and settling into every little line. I'm not a fan of this foundation, you guys. I don't even want to put on another layer just because I feel like it's not working for my skin type. My skin type is so dry and I need something that's going to make my skin look a little bit more alive, give it some hydration, and it just makes my skin look even more dry. I don't like it. I'm so sorry. It's not for my skin type. I feel like somebody that has smoother textured skin, because it just does not look good on me. It's really making me feel more insecure about my texture. But before we move on, I'm wetting the sponge and I'm just gonna try to work it in with the sponge to see if that helps. The sponge is almost like lifting up because it's a little rough. You see how it has like texture on the sponge? I feel like picks up the foundation rather than working it in, unless I'm using this wrong. I'm just not a fan of it, to be honest, you guys. I just don't think I'm a fan of the foundation or the sponge. The sponge is just too textured and rough. You guys, do you see these hairs? You see the hairs, right? It's not just me, you see all of the little hairs. I gotta take this foundation off. I was gonna use it, but I'm not gonna do that to myself. It may be good for somebody with more hydrated, smooth skin, but textured, dry, it's just not working. I'm sorry. I feel so bad. The primer, the sponge, and the foundation are gonna be a no for me. So I'm just removing that. I'm applying a dewy primer, something that's gonna give me more hydration and quench my skin. And I'm gonna apply the new Nars Soft Matte Foundation. I'm liking the Nars Soft Matte so far. It definitely covered me up. Even though it's matte, it doesn't look like flat, powdery matte. It just looks even and nice. It can still see the dewiness underneath from the primer, so it makes my skin still look very healthy. But we're gonna go on to the concealer. I am praying that the concealer is not going to do the same thing that the foundation did. There are 3 shades, and these are definitely brighteners for me. We're gonna go with 210N, and the shape is really, really interesting. It's like chubby and fluffy, and it has like an angle to it. I like that because you'll be able to get into this area really nice. Perfect. Now I know my face looks a little orange, but it really does match my body. And we're gonna use concealer, so try to ignore that for a little bit because we will even it out. I like that you can just be so precise with this. See how you can just like swipe like that? I really like the texture of the concealer. The concealer's not bad. It's pretty nice on the skin. It feels good. It really conceals. I'm gonna back up a little bit so you don't have to see my face so close up, but so far the concealer I like. For the brow, she has this guy right here, and it is called Brow Harmony. They sent me deep brown, and it's a really unique shape. I like the shape of it. So one side is a spoolie. Actually, it's like a brow tint, and then the other side is the little pencil, which is like a triangle, so you could define and fill in. I'm gonna help my brows out right now. Let's see. Ooh, this is, there's a lot, it's really dark. There's a lot of pigment in here. Oh, that's gonna be too dark. You guys, my brows are gonna be black if I put this on. Not a big fan of the brow either. Just because there's too much pigment and I don't have the right color. I'm gonna make it work, trust me. But there is a lot of pigment in this, and for a brow product, I want it to be buildable. And we're gonna try the little hairs in the front. Ooh, that's gonna look so dark. You are able to get those little brow hairs in the front, which is awesome. I just wish it was a little bit more buildable. I'm gonna need to get a spoolie with no products. It's just so I can move it around, blend it in, because it's getting really heavy. I'm not a huge fan of the brow either, just because there's way too much pigment and it's too creamy, I feel like. I'm gonna try the other side, and I also don't have my correct shade, so maybe that's why too. Ooh, it's really lifting up my brow hairs, which I like. This also has a lot of pigment, which is good for most eye products, but when it comes to your brows, I almost want it to be like a soft tint that you can build up, not so much of a full-on intense pigment. All right, so now we're done with the brows. I like how it really lifted my brow hair. These are the lip balms, which have a nice shape to them as well. And this is just like a clear one. I wanna see, ooh. Okay, there's some foundation on my lip, but it glides on really nicely. You see how much foundation I had on my lip? All right, now we can give it a better judgment. This is her Dewy Lip Balm in Honor. This is just like a clear lip balm, and it glides on so nice. It feels very good on the lips, and it's super glossy. I like it. So the clear one is Honor, and the peachy one is Praise. This shade is called Thankful Blessed. So there's the lip balms, very shiny. They feel really good on the lips. This liquid luminizer, and they look like this. I really, really love how easy it is to hold the packaging, like just by the this little handle, and it looks really cute. This is Outshine and Enchant, and then Mesmerize and Lighten. So let's see how it actually performs. So it comes in a little tube, just like the foundation and the concealer. You can actually see how much you have in there. It seems like a really good amount too. I like that the applicator has like a little flat surface so that you can just easily pop that on. I'm gonna use my finger to apply it. Okay, this is very thin pearls sitting right on top of your skin. They're liquid blushes, there's 4 of them. There's just really pretty pinks and peaches, something that's I feel like is more universal for everyone. This is Grace, and this one is Happy, Joy, and Bliss. So the peach one is Joy. My camera stopped recording me and I already put on the blush, but I'm gonna do it again because it's so natural. It comes in the same doe foot applicator as the highlight. Very easy to use. And I'm just gonna apply some here. Let's work this in. It does give you a nice matte finish, which I really like. Makes everything look really smooth. I like the blush. I like the blush and I like the concealer. This is probably my most favorite thing out of the collection. Now we are gonna go into eyeshadow. I'm gonna switch up the brand. So Nikkietutorial has collaborated with Beauty Bay to create this eyeshadow palette, and it looks so cool, colorful, and fun. It's only $30, which is insane. You get a really large pan size and a lot of fun colors. First, I'm gonna go into Basic Trut. Set that all over my eyelid, way up to my brow bone. Oh, this pink is everything Roxy Catton. This pink is so beautiful. And then there's this guy over here, Pride. Wow, do you see how beautiful that shines? And then this one, all in, it looks wet. I love that for us. Take Mila right here and sweep that into the crease. I really like this color. Obviously, like I like neutrals. I'm a neutral girl. I like all the neutral tones. It's creamy. This eyeshadow is performing exactly how I think Nikkie would create something. It blends beautifully. It screams Nikkie. Ooh, I'm gonna take this color Slasher, this really pretty plum. I'm gonna work that on the lower lash line. Because there's so many fun colors in this palette, this is gonna be a great palette for Halloween and fall time. Like there's really pretty fall vampy colors in here too. And everything's just blending like a dream. I'm also gonna take Slasher on the outer part of the lid and then drag it out underneath Mila. Ooh, I like how vampy this looks. So I'm gonna take a little bit more Slasher. I'm gonna mix in 5 AM. So that's this dark brown right here. So I'm gonna play with these guys on my outer corner. I'm gonna take this tiny brush and go into that brown, that Mila shade, and kind of deepen up that crease with it. And then I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and just go over everything very softly. Have that brown closer to the lash line. Now I'm going to pick up that beautiful pink color. This is Roxy Catton or Catton. This guy right here, I'm gonna pick it up with a collaboration brush with Nabella Noor and pop that on right onto the inner part of the eye. Ooh, these are very creamy. You could literally see it, how my brush goes into it. It's like a creamy powder. If you apply it with your finger, it gives you a really nice payoff. You can apply it with a brush, but I feel like me using my finger is a little bit easier. So I'm gonna take Basic Trut and put that right there on the brow bone. I'm gonna work that shade down a little bit. So that is my eye look, something pretty soft and simple to me. Really blendable and easy to use, so I definitely recommend this palette. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the liner. Back to Selena's brand. This is a new liner from Rare Beauty. It's really cute. Love this kind of look, and it has like a gold tip right here. It really looks like a pen. And this is called Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner. I love a matte liner. I'm not a big fan when they dry glossy. It doesn't feel right. So I'm gonna go over the brown line with a little bit of this pen, which isn't a felt tip. It has like tiny brush hairs that create this felt tip look. Let me get really close so you guys can see. It's black. Now let's try it out. Let's see how this works out for us. I like this pen. All those little individual brush hairs make it so easy and flexible to use. I'm gonna put this in my purse because I'm gonna use it again. I really like how easy it is to create that wing. I feel like my skin is changing, and the folds on my eyelids are definitely getting more foldy and like wrinkly, but this glides over everything so soft and easy that I'm definitely gonna use this again. Another new product that just came out is this new Nars Climax Extreme. I actually went on the trip for the first one, which was in Belize? No, not Belize. Ibiza. Oh, that's what it was. So we went to Ibiza for the Nars Climax. That's the red tube, which I like. But now there's a Climax Extreme, which is supposed to give you intense payoff. I had a Zoom call with Nars this morning. We talked about their foundations, concealers, their new palette, and then this mascara. The mascara, they said you only need max 2 coats because it is going to give you an extreme glamorous payoff. So I'm gonna try that out right now without dipping back in, just to see how intense does it make your lashes look. This mascara is gonna be good for those of you who have very thin lashes that are barely there. This is gonna pop them out without having to try so hard and really build it up. My lashes are there. They're out to play. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a lash now. I don't think I have a new lash. There's a lash that I haven't used, which is this one from Tati Lashes. I believe it's like a collaboration, Molly May. She's calling it the Everyday Lash, and I definitely could see why. It's like more feathered out and flared. This new velour eyeliner lash adhesive hybrid. I'm just gonna pop it on top to see how it works. I really like the idea of a liner that is also an eyelash adhesive, because that is how I've been putting my glue on lately, and it's very helpful when it's actually a black liner. It seems to work really good. Yay! Definitely worth it if you wear lashes. Lady Gaga also has some new liners from House, and I kind of wanted to try one of the funner colors on my waterline. She has a bunch of different shades, like a bunch of different colors. I'm like, which one of these do I want to try? I think I'll do blue, just because why not? Denim Rebel. So I'm gonna put that on my lower waterline, or on my waterline. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that, and it glides on so pigmented and easy and smooth. But now it's time to set my face from Laura Mercier. Their new shade called Translucent Honey. Let's try this on like this area right here. It's not as deep as I thought it was gonna be. It's gonna work really well underneath my eyes. It's not so bright, but it is brightening. It has like a yellow undertone that I love. I like that. I have a new powder to use. I'm excited about this. We also have some new blushes in. I do have a blush on, but I feel like it's very, very natural. And with all this glam on my face, I feel like I want to put like a more intense color. So I have this new blush from Elsie. So she has a few different colors here. I actually love this because if I wanted this to get a little deeper, I just pat into there. I just want to give myself a fresh lift to my face. Pink and Henry just came out with new blushes and highlight duos. Ooh, I'm gonna use this one. This is the Lust and Lush Luxe Highlight and Touch Blush. So I'm gonna use the Luxe Highlight. I'm gonna bring my highlight up and around just to give me more of this radiant glow. Okay, I like that his highlight is more buildable and not like super crazy. I mean, you could make it a little more crazy, but I'm being very light-handed. It's giving me what I want. So for the lips, we have some liquid lips from Rare Beauty. These are matte lips. There are 6 shades. You have a variety. There's even a purple one, which I wonder if it's actually purple or is it just like plum? Oh no, that's purple, like lilac. That's kind of cool. So you have a fun shade, and then you have more wearable shades, and they all seem pretty vibrant. I'm gonna go, because I already have pink on, I want to balance out my look. I'm gonna do one of these two. So this one is Courage and Heroic. The purple one is called Daring, can totally see why, and then Brave, Inspire, Energize. So the applicator's cool. So it looks like this, looks like a little triangle. I thought it would be more pigmented, but I'm okay with it being like this actually. Feels really, really soft and whipped on the lips. It's like a soft, creamy matte. I love the way this feels. It's, wow, you just have to feel it. It's so good. It's just like a soft, cushiony, I can't even describe it. It's just so cool. I love it. I love it so much, and I have it all over my teeth. All right, so we are finished with the look. That was basically it, right? Did I miss anything? I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And if you haven't checked out these 2 videos, make sure to check them out before you leave. Also, before you leave me, I just want to remind you that you are strong enough to handle anything, no matter what is happening in your life right now. I believe in you, and you are strong enough. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And that's it. I will see you in my next video. Bye, dollies.